Yo, what's up, y'all? Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Deja Vu. Y'all know what time it is. With me, I got the PAs. I told y'all I was going to tell y'all about them and talk about them, but I decided to, introduce them myself and have them on the show. Without further ado,
I have to yawn. Mind you, we're doing this at 11:27 p.m.
You gotta go home, girl.
I don't have a curfew. Or now. I don't have a curfew, but then I'm going to wear something. She go back home. Her curfew at 6 p.m.
Technically, y'all are in college life age.
Are you talking about me? For your information, I don't even live with the person who gave me the 6:30 p.m. curfew. So what are you talking about? Is this mine? 6:30 p.m.
For where?
Her curfew. My curfew.
Her go home?
Yeah, all of high school. Even a senior year.
Okay. I think with that it came because you was definitely an extra child. So maybe it was because you was doing extracurricular activities.
Mm-hmm. I had an extra mom.
Well, I mean the bloodline is already extra.
I think everybody was doing extracurricular activities in high school. That don't mean they had a 6:30 p.m.
No, I did not. 11 p.m. Thank you.
Well,
I don't even know what time. I don't even think I had a curfew.
You ain't had no friends to do nothing.
Girl, yes I did.
this is what happens every time they get together. They love each other so much, which is why I chose all three of them. Personal assistants for my wedding. We have Shy on the end here. We have Journey.
Hey y'all, it's Journey.
We have my daughter, Nisa.
The one and only.
So together they are my PAs. All right, so basically just getting down to the to the point is
The nitty gritty.
The nitty gritty, right? Thank you. The nitty gritty. First, before we get into anything else, my first question is: are y'all stressed out as much as I am?
No, we ain't got nothing to do.
I personally was very stressed and still am very stressed because we have nothing to do and I feel like we should be doing something.
But
it's
see,
our wedding.
We're in a break right now because there's nothing to do at this point. So y'all just in a waiting period. But y'all had a lot to do in the beginning. Again, speaking of, all right. So what was the first thing I asked y'all to do?
A lot. The guest list. I think that was it. Was it the guest list?
Right. Yeah, because I had to start with the guest list, putting the guest list together.
I mean, we're being technical.
It was getting the app.
She said was getting out.
Okay. All right. So
Get the app.
Get the app. So the app was the first thing I told y'all to do. Then told you to get the guest list. What else?
Then she had me handwrite every mail invitation.
I didn't. No, you didn't.
I still have the invitations in my room.
Those were the save the dates.
You still have me handwrite all of them.
But you only did the addressing. That was it.
That's handwriting them.
Is it addressing or addressing?
And I had to stamp it. I had to stamp it.
I gave you the stamps.
But you ain't give me no money.
I provided all the finances for all of y'all roles. I don't want to hear that.
Well, one thing that she had me do that I found particularly stressing was all the old people who don't have no emails or anything. I had to call them, literally. And if you've ever had to call an old person about a wedding, who is this again?
Excuse me. Please don't mind me drinking out of a cup. They didn't give me a glass.
Oh.
Carry on.
A cup is a cup.
This is not my house.
Well, I mean,
it is what it is, Sean.
you're right.
I'm Anissa Johnson and I approve this message.
No, but if you ever had to call an old person up and ask them for their information, what do you call it? Senile? A seasoned person, seasoned with a lot of years. They don't have anything. They don't know their own email address. They be like, call my son, call my grandson. Who is this again? Whose daughter are you? It's just so stressful. It's so stressful.
Much respect to all the elderly people that may have seen.
I love my grandma.
She means well. But I appreciate you for doing that. I mean, because that was legit, And
I wouldn't have did it. So.
Man,
As soon as they asked me the second time who is this, it's nobody. Because I will hang
All
up.
I did was kick back, relax, and do what they told me to do. That was it.
All right. So who was the leader of this? Who put most of the work together? Like which one of y'all would say was the most organized?
No, it's not me.
Well, obviously it wasn't you, because you sat back and did whatever they told you. So between you two, who did the most work? Who did the most organizing? Who made the most calls, texts, what? Like,
We're close, but the only time I would say me is because sometimes Journey would have like school, like other schooling to do.
I agree.
Yeah, most of the time I really wasn't doing it.
Yeah, I agree.
I really wasn't doing it.
When we first got our assignments, because I had school, I was kind of MIA a little bit, and so she did most of the work. But then I kind of got jealous that she was taking most of the work, so I tried to do most of the work.
If Journey didn't have school, she would probably be the one with the most. I think so.
I'm just gonna say I'm naturally lazy, so I don't know. If I didn't have school, just put me in that predicament, we'll say. But other than that, yeah, I procrastinate. Like,
that's the first sign of recovery, because you admit
that is the first sign, but
recovery is recovery.
But she's
it's
not
only
an addict.
recovery if I want to recover.
Oh,
I like procrastinating.
Oh, okay. All right.
I like
Okay.
procrastinating.
Well, carry on. I mean, as long as it's working out for you, that's all that matters. Well, like I said, I appreciate y'all for doing all of that. The last episode, I talked to them. I talked about the invitations. I explained the invitations, how I put it together. How I came up with the concept, and how we all sat together on the best day. Ate cake, and drank a little bit. Not them, just me. Right. So my question is, on a scale from 1 to 10, what do y'all feel was the level of difficulty putting the invitations together?
It wasn't that difficult. If I had to rate it, it would probably be like a 6 or 5.
Okay.
I'm like a 4. The only thing I didn't like is the glue.
Yeah, that's all I was about to
That was the main
say.
thing.
I give it a 4 too. The glue was kind of sticky. It was.
Yeah, the hot glue gun definitely. I mean, but y'all old enough to be careful. You shouldn't have been having these issues.
No,
No,
it
it
wasn't
wasn't.
sticky. It just was a little difficult to roll it
Paper.
on the stick. But
Yes,
other
we
than that-
were rolling the invitation.
Yes, we hand rolled every.
And then we had
Invitation.
me and was it Kimani that was cutting the jewels or something like that?
Yeah. So what I did was I had how many stations? I had four different stations set up at the table. So whereas everybody was 2 per station, everybody got to their station, they did their job. So we had starting off, we had to put the ends to the sticks. Then we passed it along and we added the paper, glued the paper to the ends. They rolled them up, passed it along. The next group will cut the jewels that the invitations were wrapped in and glued them together.
The fourth one was my mother.
Oh, that was
Directing everything
that was my station.
and starting the cake.
And then you had to spray paint something.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, we did. We had to spray paint more of the ends of the invitations, of the scrolls. That's what it was. That was our stations. We had different stations, and that
Shout out to you.
we had fun doing that. We had the cake tasting during that time. As y'all can see, like I said last video, y'all saw the different cakes. Y'all couldn't see the flavors, but they had a lot of different flavors. It was
I like that champagne one.
definitely
Personally, I ate
It was a
every
mixture.
cake. I ate every cake.
I can't deal with that chocolate.
You did
Except
eat
for the
every
lemon.
cake.
I did not even eat I didn't try the lemon. I didn't
Really?
like
Did
the
you
lemon.
test it?
I don't
For
remember.
like
For what?
What I ate.
Because you shouldn't be able to eat the amount of cake that you eat and sweets.
Shout out to you, Hershula. Cut that out. If y'all don't know who Hershey is, that's my grandma on my dad's side.
I'm done.
She gave it to me.
I'm pretty sure she didn't give you that.
Somebody did. I'm not gonna take the blame for it. Somebody is, but it won't be me.
But yeah, we had a lot of different cake flavors. And I cannot reveal what the cake flavor we chose. That is a surprise. I will not really reveal that information. So do not ask. That's good. Well, what would y'all have wanted to be?
Champagne without the strawberries.
Okay.
Then it would be nothing. Any
Or no chocolate.
except for the lemon.
I cannot give an answer to this question because I have short-term memory loss. Don't remember any cakes that we tried. I don't remember the taste or what we ate. I just know there was a lot of chocolate that I didn't eat.
Insane.
Makes sense.
I can't eat chocolate cake.
Jeez,
Because they wimps. No, let me stop.
Well, I definitely like them all except for, yeah, I wasn't too big of a fan of the chocolate. The lemon was a little off. It was one more that I think.
Velvet. But the velvet was dry.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. The red velvet was a little dry. So
See, the thing about
that,
our cakes,
that threw that off.
our cakes are moist.
Oh, moist.
That's disgusting. I don't like that word.
I have no clue what y'all talking about.
Kimani calls her friend.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Oh.
I know what you're talking about.
So, are y'all excited about the wedding? Y'all ready? Y'all, I mean,
I have a couple days.
like what happens when I come back when it's like 2 weeks or 4 weeks before the wedding and I got like a list of stuff for y'all to do and it's like overwhelming and it's gonna be like bombarding y'all with so much work and so much time.
It would be the summer for me, so I'd probably be glad to have something to do. But
Call someone out.
I'll probably not.
I have externship and school this summer, so I'm gonna be a little more
Besides
busy
the
than
wedding?
everybody else. But
Hot girl summer for me. Transformation.
Work.
I mean, it sounds like some good,
I'll do the best I
some
can.
good plans. Hopefully y'all will not be too busy to make it to the wedding.
I called that.
You need to let me know what day is the schedule off. Because I can't just schedule one day off and then, no.
The only
Well, you technically need that weekend. That from
I was
that.
going to schedule 2 weeks off because my
2
birthday.
weeks?
Oh, my birthday is the week before.
Oh, okay. I'm about to say, wait there. You ain't gonna tell them I need 2 weeks to go to a wedding.
The wedding is in Cabo. That's what you gotta say. The wedding is in Cabo. I need 2 weeks off.
Oh, they know better. My birthday the week before that, they should have known.
It's still big.
No, it's not.
It's
You're
just,
turning 19.
I'm just turning
Anything
19.
over 18 is the big anything. It's like the big whatever. It's the big whatever.
See, the big 20.
Okay,
is
well,
like
whatever.
you're
Okay,
turning
the milestone birthday.
Yeah, no,
I see
but
what
like
y'all
20 is
saying,
like
but
you're
I
turning into your
personally
20s.
feel like after you turn 18, I mean,
That
like
you're grown?
every age.
I want you to say that on camera.
No,
You need to say that on camera.
no,
Say, and I quote, after you turn 18, you are
I just
grown.
feel
that is not the truth.
I just feel like it's
'Cause I didn't hear
special. I'm
understand
just
where I'm
turning
coming from.
19.
She's not
It's just
grown.
the birthday, that's it.
I'll be 20 at the end of this year. I am.
She's
Thank
not
you.
grown because she still depends on me.
No, I don't.
She
That's
does.
because you came to my rescue when I broke my leg.
if that's the case, I'm grown.
I am not.
Well-
I never said I was grown.
I wouldn't want to.
Thank you, Shy. You feel me? All right, great.
I would not want to depend my grownacy if my mom leaves the earth or not.
You're grown to see? That's a word?
I made it a word.
Okay. Grown to see.
Anyways, what I am not embarrassed, but what I am stressed about with the wedding, like the actual wedding date, is
Your dates?
no, not even that. Just I'm the only black girl on the earth who has no rhythm, but I like to dance. So
Which is very
I'm just embarrassed of embarrassing myself because that happens a lot.
You're not the only
You want to take a dance class?
Just some of them.
Yeah.
And you're like a part of a handful, which I don't understand the ratio.
There's a difference between not having no rhythm
Because how do you
and that journey having
not
no
have
rhythm.
any rhythm when we've been dancing since we were little? You can't catch a beat.
Tell my body. I don't know.
You and Krishan can sit in the side of the corner. He don't
No,
know how to
I
catch
like
a
to
rhythm
dance, so I'm
either.
not sitting on the side of the corner.
You
I would be
got
on the
your
dance floor.
song together?
You really gonna let me sing?
Please don't. I'm gonna start crying.
Well,
No.
Lisa said you singing at the wedding and she
Oh, I got my
dancing at
dance
the
moves.
wedding.
Okay.
You're gonna let
So,
me.
Johnny, what can you do at the wedding? What's your
Yeah, why you have to take
Oh.
dancing?
talent?
You know,
Tell jokes.
I can be a comedian! Comedian! You don't need Kevin Hart. You don't need Kevin Hart.
I was gonna say I can sing "Dance for You" by Beyonce, and both of y'all can put on a dance performance.
I know the whole performance.
Exactly.
Uh-oh.
I don't feel like learning.
Okay, well,
And I would really like to not dance sexy in front of my family. I'm sorry. They already don't like how I dress. I really don't want to do that. I'm sorry.
I I mean, but you gonna have one to dress from the
It's
wedding.
too much grinding.
No,
I will not look in the corner of my eye and see Uncle Bubby. I'm sorry. Sorry, that's gonna scare me for
No,
life.
my uncle.
I don't care who it is. I just use Uncle Bubby as
My
a.
uncle is a character. Let's just put it like that. It's nothing else to explain, but he's a character.
Or any side of Mr. Richard's family. I love you guys. I love that breakfast thing y'all just do.
I can't say what I wanted.
Done. Yes. Other than that, I'm sorry. No.
You know, now that she said that, I'm out too, because that's kind of.
Exactly. I don't want to grind in front of my family.
Well, you don't have to grind. Maybe we can make up, a fast dance.
Yeah.
I can put my ballet shoes on.
Nah, I can't.
I've been practicing in my room. I never done professional ballet, but
Ballet?
I can do some. That's how they're supposed to say it.
She's so smart. She is so
That's how
smart.
you're supposed to say it. People say
But
ballet,
sometimes
It's ballet.
ballet,
whatever. I like to say the
documentary.
There's a T in it. There's a T.
Documentary.
There's a T.
Like, what is that?
She says documentary, and my whole life I've been trying to get her to understand it's documentary, not documentary. It's gonna get
It's whatever I say it is.
ballet. I don't understand.
To make
What's the other one? What's the other one? Sally? She is documentary, and then what else? What else you say weird?
Jalapeno.
You call it jalapeno?
Journey. I know not.
It has a J in it, and I feel like
that's funny. That's why I used
English.
to call my baby, I'll call him my baby. My fiance's baby mama.
Jalapeno.
Jalapeno. Because I couldn't, when he told me her name for the first time,
I don't remember.
I remember, it's Japrina. But when he said it, I couldn't remember what he said, so I called it jalapeno.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's funny.
I just feel like we're so smart. Why are we putting letters in a word that don't have no sound? Why just don't put it in
Oh
there?
my
What do you
God.
mean?
That make no sense.
We're going over history
I'm so- right,
of
come on.
English. You about to ask on why words don't have sound? I mean, letters don't have
Like,
sound.
why are we putting it in there if it don't make no sound? Just take it out.
It do make a.
No, it don't.
Okay.
You mean like Jesus should be with an H? I mean, instead of
The J, that make no sense.
Jesus.
No. I want to, my favorite letter that's not supposed to be heard in any word.
Pterodactyl.
Pterodactyl?
Anything with a P.
Yeah.
Pterodactyl.
With a PH.
It starts with a P, but they say it pterodactyl.
Just take away the P.
Anything with the P in it, like Pfeiffer.
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 For Pfeiffer.
That's why I don't understand the English language.
Well, take up another language then.
Spanish, and I don't
Yeah.
What other words have a P in it?
Just a
I don't know.
spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down.
Is that Mary Poppins?
Medicine go down. Medicine
We are
go
Why
down.
don't I know that song? I only know one song on that, and I don't even know the full.
You don't know Mary Poppins?
Only song I know is.
I guess you don't know that song either.
Chim chimney, chim chimney, chim chim.
No, I don't know that. But that's the only one I remember
No,
that
you
it
don't.
came from.
You did not remember that.
I was about to say. Ain't no way you remember that.
I know what I
That's
mean.
all you know.
I know what I mean. What is it? The sound of the world.
Let's just forget about it.
I feel so
The
bad.
hills and the eyes. How does it go?
I feel bad because
I never watched Mary Poppins.
Of the sound of music. That's how that goes.
I've never watched
Find
Mary
a song.
Poppins, so I don't know what they're talking about.
You never watch. I used to raise you on Mary
My lip
Poppins.
gloss is popping.
Now, if I would've fell over-
Yeah, that's
what you
I would
We
not
know
be
this
getting that.
song. We know this pop.
What you know about me? What you know?
Bullet.
What you know about me? What you know? I said my lip gloss is cool. My lip gloss is popping.
It's popping, girl.
Is it? I can't see
It
it.
is popping.
Your line
Mine
is
is.
small.
Your nose take a
We
your face.
are off task.
Can we not get to roasting because I'm not trying to be a
Journey, every time we start roasting each other, Journey start backing up because you don't want us to talk about her.
Oh, you do that?
No, it's not that I don't want them to talk about me. It's I don't want them to talk about me, and I get on the offensive, and then I say something that I don't want to say.
Oh, you like Shantae Jr.
I
Like,
try not
you
to-
take it too serious, too far, and then
Oh,
you be all, yeah.
I don't believe that because she don't say nothing. She ain't never said nothing.
She don't want to hurt your feelings.
Yeah, that's the thing. She's never said anything.
Cause she don't want to hurt your feelings.
But I be trying to hear something. I be wanting to go back and forth.
But she cares for you.
I do care for her, but it's just the fact that she don't care for me as much as I care for her.
Ooh.
So it's like I just.
And guess what? I turn my W's into M's. I flip those. Can we keep it going?
No, I want to know why you don't like her.
Back again.
Back to back to
She keeps quoting people. If you don't stand for something,
This is what I have to go through, y'all. But I love them. I love them to death.
Once they go black, they'll
That's
be
why I
back
chose
again.
them. I think y'all were the best choice.
You really think that?
I really do. But I'm gonna explain why. And no shade.
no tea, no shade. You know, people usually
Why you look at me?
they
when you
have
say that?
shade right after they say no shade.
Who else would you have picked?
I mean,
Who else?
that part, because everybody else got lives.
Or an hour.
Like,
Is that supposed to mean? I don't
what
know.
I'm saying is like high responsibilities.
Can barely get out.
Okay, go ahead.
So that's why.
She's not
But
on TikTok. So.
I knew that y'all would have been serious about your job, which I appreciate, because y'all definitely was taking your job very seriously. My mother called me one day and was like, you wouldn't give her some information, or you wouldn't tell her something or something.
I said you gonna have to text me, niece, or Shine when you need something.
She called me for the information because she was like, Journey not telling me anything. She talking about something that's confidential.
Amen.
So,
It is confidential.
I
We
mean,
ain't supposed to be telling y'all that.
big ups to that, big respect. I love that, because when I put you in charge of something, I love when you take it serious, no matter how big or how small the job is. I definitely appreciate that. So thank you.
I just want to put this out there that it is a big job. And we are getting no pay. I just want everybody to know. We don't even get a percentage
First of all,
of anything. This is not an internship.
First of all, the payment is the joy.
We are volunteering.
All I have to say is, as long as I get free food, I'm good.
I mean, though, like, the food is bank, though. That's.
I was gonna get free food, whether anybody liked it or not.
See, I got y'all. I'm gonna give you an extra plate or something.
Thank you.
You too.
Oh,
And you too. You can get it.
I thought it was a buffet,
It is.
so I can get as many plates as I want. Talk about someone get you an extra plate. I'll get the extra
when
plate.
it comes down to their
I ain't really think you was gonna catch on to that.
No, I remember buffet.
See, here we go again.
$40 if you want a buffet.
It's a buffet.
Buffet.
Talk about me.
If she can say ballet, I'm gonna say buffet.
Talk about me.
Buffet.
Yeah, them $40 is rolling in.
May 15th due date.
I'm starting to see all of the RSVPs starting to come through now, which is making me feel so much good, because I was like,
Cause if only 4 people came to the wedding.
I was taking all the food home.
I was gonna turn up with the 4 people.
Yeah, I was about to say.
We was finna have a great time.
Really?
And whoever don't come,
Your loss.
Yeah. I mean, because we really did have some people who actually kind of like had a little bit to say about the $40 plate fee, but not. I haven't heard any more. So I mean, I'm assuming everybody's okay with it. They respectful. I did say no gifts. So if you don't want to get me a gift, you don't have to. If you want to, I definitely.
You
love
said
that.
no gifts?
Yeah, in lieu of gifts, the $40
she
for your
going to
plate.
Turks and Caicos anyway.
I still say
Well,
give me
where
a
you
gift.
going?
See, that's what I'm saying. Like,
St.
there's so
Croix.
many people out here in the world that will still require so much more, and I only asked for a little bit. I'm taking care of everything else in my wedding. I just want everybody to handle that portion of them, just to make sure that they're coming. Because when people be like, yeah, I'm coming to your wedding, and you do a head count and you tell the caterer, oh yeah, I got 200 people coming to my wedding because 200 people told me, but only 100 people showed up. I just paid for 100 additional people, and they didn't show up. So just to guarantee you are showing up, your place, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, it's buffet, so it's all you can eat. I don't think that's a lot to ask for.
If you ain't got $40, just say that.
And I mean, I did say it in enough time. We told everybody around February, March about that. So they got till June. I mean, not June. May 15th.
Just say it like this.
Man, my family got money,
Then
so I
just
know
think
they
about
got $40.
It's $2 $20. And it's $4 $10. Not that much. But if you are going through a rough time, don't call me. You better make it somehow or you ain't eating.
Shut up.
I mean, let me not say that.
She means that from the bottom of her heart, with all her love and soul.
No, I was serious.
What are you singing?
I'm the only sane person here.
What's singing Hamilton?
Do you know how much that says about it? You're the only sane person.
Which means, yes, the rest of the world is crazy.
Honestly, I think I'm the most normal out of all.
Actually, I think I'm the most normal.
Hey, everybody's always gonna think themselves are the most normal, but
No, I know
am the
I'm
one with the
normal.
brain, and I am unbiased. And
So
I
you
know
don't have
it's
brain?
me.
What you trying to say?
So
you don't have brain?
I'm the
What you
one
trying to
with
say?
an advanced brain.
Oh, so now you're saying she's saying we're dumb.
No, that's not
She
what I
think
said.
we're dumb.
If I said you were dumb,
I take no offense to that because
Oh my
do
god,
that.
I need somebody else.
no, but I'm just saying, with my brain, I am unbiased, and I can still say I am the most sane person here.
I feel like that's still biased, but okay.
I feel like I'm in the office right now. Like,
I'm the one with a psychology degree.
Girl, and you still ain't got my.
how many years did you study psychology? 2?
And what are you doing with that?
So you have a bachelor's in
what are you doing
psychology,
with that degree though?
and you're not doing any. So you went to school for 4 years and didn't do
I went
nothing with it.
because I wanted to make sure that I understood the mind and know how to handle myself and others around me and be able to use that degree when I want to.
How's that working for you?
No,
working
and I
great.
quote a couple of years back, my mother said,
Don't quote me. You don't know my life.
"I don't want to sit here and listen to everybody else's problems."
She did say that. She did say that.
So you've heard it here first.
That does not matter. The point is I have a degree in psychology.
I have a degree too.
I have the knowledge. I have the experience. I don't care what I'm using right now. I have the knowledge. That's all that matters. So I feel like with that fact, I am the most sanest one here.
I have
like
1/4 of a degree.
That's like saying I'm almost finished with my RMA. So that's like saying I'm just basically a doctor. That's what you're saying.
No, you're not.
Almost, kind of, a little bit.
You're not. I'm more of a Dr. Johnson than you
This
are.
is my world and they're
That's fine.
living in it.
That's fine. Shut.
Well, I think
I
we can all
didn't even see
agree
your
on.
fingers.
No,
Let me see them.
no.
Are you covering them on purpose?
Yes. You can see the heart though.
Well, that's not bad. Someone decided to tap themselves.
Why would you cut me off like that?
I'm fully naked, so it's not me.
You're naked?
Yes, I'm naked.
Oh, she means
Oh, I'm
tattoos.
about to.
What should I say? She means I'm fully naked, as in I'm a wimp.
I have no tattoos.
I'm not a wimp. I just like to think about stuff before I put it on my body.
So you're telling me I didn't think about things when I put it on
No,
my body?
that's not what I'm saying.
So everything that
I know I didn't think about it.
is very. This says faith.
One thing you
because
should
I'm
know-
supposed to have faith. My friend Jalen passed away almost a year ago.
Long live Jalen.
Long live Jalen.
I have a spider on my right here. And
One thing about her,
I have koi fish, and then I have hearts, and then I have a cross behind.
Oh yeah,
my ear.
I don't have anything, but she's an instigator. Don't listen to anything she says.
Oh, so do we have dates for a wedding?
Yes, I do. My boyfriend of 3 years.
Huh?
They want me. My Sims.
Oh my god.
They're waking up.
Whopper Whopper.
My boyfriend of almost 3 years is coming with me to my mother's wedding, so that's my date.
Oh my gosh! Save the date, guys. I'm getting married
Jesus, let's not do this right now.
next year on we changed the date to
I'm sorry, well, who's we? First?
The dude don't notice.
Oh, the guy.
Oh, it's a different guy. Stop playing with me.
Hold on.
I think you played
Wait.
yourself.
Wait, I'm confused because first you said the guy don't know, but now you're saying it's a different guy.
And
But
he probably don't know.
They both knew. We talked about this prior, but I decided that I didn't want to be with him no more
I
because
think I
he's just
need more
the
to
booty
drink, and I ain't
hole.
even finished with
And
this
like, I cannot deal
I don't
with
even
him.
think
He doesn't even go to my school no more. He doesn't even go to my school no more. And
She
then he
asked if
texted
y'all
me,
had dates to the wedding. Do you have
"Can you
dates
shut up
to
and
the
let me
wedding?
finish?"
She's trying to do the fact that she does not have a date to the wedding
Is that
just
what we
yet.
get to?
No, because I couldn't get a
Just
date if
yet.
I wanted one.
That's why I said just yet. She's still
Have you ever
weighing her
heard-
options.
Did you ever hear don't bring sand to the beach?
What that mean?
Which leads to me, who is taking my cousin's ex-boyfriend to the wedding.
Yes.
It's not by
Shy's not bringing a date.
Let's relive this statement.
choice. Not my choice.
Back up.
It is your
Well,
choice.
choice, but
Hold
not
on.
choice.
Wait, no, back up. Back up.
She's taking AJ.
You said what again?
I'm taking my cousin's ex-boyfriend to the wedding.
And which cousin is this?
This one.
Won't be me. Yeah.
So, to understand this correctly, your ex
Yes.
is going with her
Yes.
to the wedding.
It's a whole thing.
It's a whole story.
It's a whole thing.
That's what I was telling you in the car, that Quan isn't going in there.
Well, see, I knew you said that, but I
Please
go with-
stop. Please, let's not
let
even.
me tell stories.
Let's
I'm the
not
one who
even
has to
talk
go
about
with
him.
it. She was going with her own ex-boyfriend.
But I don't even remember saying
But she
that.
started liking this other boy
Yes.
and wanted to take him. So she dropped her ex-boyfriend, who was still gonna go to the wedding because he's
But
a family
I
friend.
swear to you, I do not remember.
But it was
So
a
she
text
dropped his
message,
ex-boyfriend, her ex-boyfriend, who's still going to the wedding because he's a family friend. And Anissa didn't want him to go by himself,
Yes.
so she told me to go with him.
No, I said, Journey, are you okay with going with him? Journey said, yes, that's fine. You know what? That's cool. Shy's gonna drop him off.
I said I don't know because I might have a date of my own, but if
Oh
not,
my
then
gosh!
yes.
Stop saying it like
But it
I'm the
ended up
bad
that
guy.
she is not taking Quan, but AJ is not going back to her. Her ex is not going back to her.
No,
so
I don't want to go with nobody. We
So-
don't want to go with nobody.
We're just going as friends. I do not like her ex at all.
Okay.
It's
But she
just no.
No.
We're just going. I'm going with him so he don't go by himself,
Yes.
and I don't go by myself. But
Right.
that's not saying that I need a man to go to a wedding.
Right.
'Cause I
That
can
part.
surely show up by myself.
Right.
Period.
That's what I'm doing.
Right.
Okay, okay. I think I'm caught up now.
Bean might come to the wedding.
Oh,
Mm.
I'm still going by myself.
Wait, is he belong to someone?
Oh.
Oh, please, let's not even
To both
start.
of them, yes.
No.
This is why.
No, she instigator. See what I mean?
I swear, because that's not even.
No, it just started out as
It's a misunderstanding.
It's a huge
no.
misunderstanding.
Shy.
Y'all should add
Shy-
y'all group chat.
Shy
Y'all need to
dropped
get the
Quan.
411
Shy
more
dropped Quan.
often.
Got picked up, went to Bean.
Bean is also in our friend group.
Bean is in our friend group. She started liking Bean. It's cool. You know,
But if
it's
we're
cool.
gonna
You
be
can have-
honest, from
you
the
can have-
very beginning of the friend group,
Yeah, she's always thought Bean was cute. She was like, oh, who is that? You feel me? And so they started talking a little bit more. But Shy didn't talk to him for a good 3 or 4 days. He got in his feelings, separated. He started talking to Journey. They didn't know each other. They didn't know they were talking to Bean at kind of the same time, you know, until like a little bit later. You know, it's cool. And then he started talking to Journey
Correct.
as friends.
As friends.
I was going to say, there, don't let it be a misunderstanding.
Yes, friends. And then he started to be a little, you know, distant with both of them, and now he's not speaking to either of them. Yes.
But, you know,
Reason.
He feels bad for talking to me because he likes Shy, but like
he got mad at me because I distanced myself from him without saying a word.
And
which
it
I
hurt his
understand.
feelings.
Yeah, but he does it all the time.
But we had a
so-
friendship, so I don't understand why ghosting me has anything to do with that.
She's gonna stay.
Okay, so wait, where were you when
Watching
when
it.
he?
Yes, yeah.
What am I supposed to do?
Nobody.
No.
Nisa's boyfriend was like, I told you to stay
No,
away from
wait,
me.
Sean warned them from the beginning. He said, Bean is my friend. Do not talk to him. Don't even mess with him.
You
But
know
they
me.
both talk to him and mess with him.
I don't mess with him.
Okay, but wait, where were you when?
Sitting here watching.
Wait, no, let me finish. Where were you when she started liking him?
I didn't like
And,
him.
I mean, she started like talking to him,
Mm-hmm.
and you knew he had just finished with her.
Mm-hmm.
Did you give her the disclaimer?
No, I already knew.
Yeah, sure. Everybody already knew.
We all knew.
She just
Okay.
didn't
know
know
that they were
What happened was we only started talking because Shy started talking so much about him, and we all have like our certain guys we don't want other people talking to. And so I literally texted him, hey, to get on Shy's nerves. I literally texted him, hey, just to get on Shy's nerves to play with her. And then, you know, he texted me, hey, back. And then we started conversating, and I never realized.
Oh, that's a little too close.
I never.
Well, it wasn't even that.
I never realized it was like, yeah.
It wasn't that
But it was just a
serious.
friendship. We never talked about anything like that. All we did was talk about life, what happened in the past, what we want in the future. Not together. Let me just put that straight, as friends. And he was always very like supportive, like keep my head up, continue school, and I was always supportive of him, like, you know, do your work, get a job, hustle. Friend vibes. That's it. That is it. There was nothing more ever. He just stopped talking to me because yeah, he just stopped talking to me because he's feeling bad for talking to me, even though we were just friends, because he like Shy. But you know, Shy ghosted him, hurt his feelings.
So what I just want to know.
But Shy does this a lot.
He ended up doing the same thing.
Wait, before we go any further, what I want to know, because now that I know this piece of information, if he do come to where, I don't want to be sitting over in my chair like, ooh, wait, y'all, I need to know what's happening. I need to know if he comes to the wedding, are either one of you going to pursue him?
All I gotta say is this is his first time seeing me in person.
So y'all never even.
We've never met.
No, they've never met in person.
No.
No?
No, none of you have
neither
never
one of you have met in person. All of us been over the phone. So y'all pen paling the nigga?
You know what? I did a lot of pen paling in my high school years. I didn't have a phone. I was in the Google Docs.
Live your life, girls. Live your life.
What was you gonna say?
Live your life.
Who?
You.
What was I gonna say? When?
Before she cut you off.
Oh, that you do this a lot?
Oh.
Oh, that you go
So
to.
you should have.
She talks to dudes for like 2 weeks and then
That's fine though.
First of all,
Because she's dating. That's what dating is. She wants options. You gotta go through your options to find which one you like. If you don't like it, keep it moving.
But she always finds an excuse. He's too clingy. He's too this.
No, that's not even true because.
Look, you can't even stop laughing.
Tell me, boo.
She gotta make it.
I've never found like a guy where, well, I can't say that because, you know, AJ, he was cool or whatever. We had good conversations. The only
This guy is so tall.
I know.
I
Skinny.
know.
Jeez,
Yeah,
like he did like a whole transformation.
Man bun and everything.
Look.
Please,
AJ is Shy's ex.
Yeah.
I'm taking it away. Yeah.
that's the one. This
Everyone
whole
was
thing.
seeing him on that day.
This whole thing.
The only
Okay.
thing is,
So-
it's just he was really clingy. Like,
Now, when you say clingy, like, what do you consider clingy?
That girl follow her room to room.
Yeah, just always want to be like
Laid up on her and stuff.
together and stuff like that.
and
Like,
I've always been by myself, so I'm just not used to that.
Yeah, you
so
got
when it
that only
happens-
child syndrome. But see, he the only child too, ain't he?
No.
Oh,
he got siblings on his daddy's side. He got
Um,
and he had 2 siblings over here. Well, like 4 siblings over here. You're gonna find someone that fits all your bullet points.
But I've been kind of migrating towards the non-white
White specimen.
So wait, let me ask this question because you said I never found a guy that, and you didn't finish. So, what is it that, like, what was you about to say? Like, you never found a guy that.
Let's all answer this question. You first.
Why I gotta be first? Let me give me some kind of things.
You brought it up.
She brought it up.
I don't have nothing to say.
Yes.
Cause you got your boyfriend.
Well, I got a question for you too, anyway. But go ahead. So you never found a guy that. What are you looking for? In your 19th year of life.
I like how you added that on.
Yes. So what is it that you're looking for?
Honestly,
Go ahead.
I've never really found a guy that was like. I need time to think. Like y'all just put me on the.
You know what you want to say.
I'm saying though, because you got to know, it's gotta obviously be something.
Just say what the first thing that come out your mind.
Are not.
I just
What
need
you
to
want.
know, like, I feel like we don't have to talk to each other like every day, but like we still know like what kind of relationship we have, depending on like how the person is though.
You do realize that's something that has to be built with time though. You have to give that type of stuff, like you gotta build with that. That's not something you're just gonna meet somebody and automatically be like, oh, I know we still talking, or oh, I know we still chill, but I ain't talked to you in 3 weeks. You can't know. That's not how that goes. That's stuff you got to build with for someone to know that, oh, if we not talking on a regular, we still cool. Like that's something you got to build to. So you're not gonna find that just off the strength of like. I mean, I'm not gonna say you're not. Let me say that because it's very rare that you will find someone that you can be like, oh dang, I ain't spoke to you in 3 months, you know what I'm saying? And then you be like feeling that love connection with, like, it's very rare. I'm not gonna say it can't happen.
I also want to have like a zing type love.
What you talking about?
Yeah, like
As
where you
in?
just
You
like,
ever watch Hotel
Transylvania?
where you look
I
at
mean-
somebody and you be like,
Oh,
That's like a love at first sight type?
Yeah.
Oh, I had
That
a
type.
first time.
I mean,
I'm like super romantic. Well,
if that's what you're looking for, I'll tell you this: stop looking.
oh, I've been stopped looking.
And I'm not saying stop looking because it's not gonna happen. I'm saying stop looking because it's only gonna happen. You know, have you ever heard that saying, "A watch pot never boils"? The longer you sit there waiting on it, the longer it's gonna take to happen.
Yeah, 'cause my
you know what I'm
noodles-
saying?
Are
My
there
noodles
gonna
be taking forever.
Are
I
there
just
gonna
be sitting in the
be
kitchen.
any non-black people at the wedding? Like, you know,
Oh,
Hispanics,
yes,
you know,
I have a
Asians?
mixture of ethnicity.
Are they cute?
I mean, I don't know about all that. I don't.
Do they have kids that are my age? And what happened to that guy that we was on the phone with? That guy.
I don't know.
Remember?
What guy?
Christian B.
Who was you on the phone with? Wait a minute.
I was on the phone with Nisa and so people had came over to your house.
Oh, Journey little boo thing.
Oh,
I'm working with
Tisha and
Yeah.
I'm talking about Ernest.
Ernest.
That's his name. Oh, that's his birthday the day before mine.
I know him as Junior, but yes, Ernest. Yes.
Is he gonna be there?
No, I don't think that he's gonna be there.
Thank you. Please don't.
That's why,
I
Mom.
don't
That's
think
why I
he's
was
gonna
sitting
be
here
there.
with the phone like this. I was over here like this, trying to show them what he looked like. Journey said, "Hold on, wait, huh?" I said, she heard his name. She said, "What, Ernest?
One thing about me, if you're on the phone with me, turn your volume down, please.
I've learned that the hard way.
Yes, Journey.
Yeah.
What is yours?
You haven't found a guy.
You happen to find a guy that.
Well, here you go. Let me get some popcorn.
Yes.
You funny.
I already
have-
know.
No, mine is simple and it's what I always.
Disclaimer: all of these young ladies are over 18, so they are well over the age to be able to be dating. If anyone's concerned
Man, I was
about
dating when
that.
I was 16.
Continue.
Next.
I was locked up. Won't let me. No, but
we know your childhood was a little complicated.
listening to the radio.
Hold on, wait.
Oh God. Just stop.
Don't worry about that. Okay, now,
What's wrong with
Journey.
strong people?
Girl, I just said she got a strong leg.
So, I never played thumb war. Anyways, go ahead.
I would lose.
Y'all stop, my back hurt. Start beating her back. My back hurt.
Hey, don't start no crazy shit.
Whenever she left too hard,
I got too hard and I can't breathe. I have to beat my back. I have to like beat air into it.
Why? That's not healthy.
Into my lungs.
it's funny
I can't,
though.
if I don't, I like literally die.
No, that's
I
not
can't
funny
breathe
because
while I
I used to
laugh.
have to do that to my sister.
Oh, well, it's not funny, but
That she,
No, it is. I'm sorry.
it's not.
You gotta see the way she do it though.
No. I'm serious. My sister who passed,
Ebony.
rest in peace. Yes, she had a lung disease and cystic
I
fibrosis.
told you I had cancer.
So that is not the same thing. But it was issues with her lung, and so like we would have to beat on her back to help the mucus like flow through her lungs so she could breathe. You know what I'm saying? So it can help her breathe better and stuff like that. So
Like in public?
anywhere she
It don't
was,
matter.
regardless wherever
you know,
she was
I watched Degrassi, and one of the characters had cystic fibrosis.
at. All right,
We just
Journey.
stay off track.
You don't have no answer for this?
I do have an answer.
So what is this? What is you haven't found in the guy then? What is it that you haven't found?
Are you offering me lip gloss?
No, that's your mic.
Oh,
She's book smart, not street smart.
Yeah.
It's okay.
a little ding.
It's all right. We still like.
No, but what I haven't found in a man, or what
Yeah,
I want
what-
to find in, what I haven't found in a man.
Well, what would you want to find?
Well, I think what I haven't found and what I want to find is the same thing.
Answer the question like this. I haven't found a man that.
I haven't found in a
That's what I say
man
for real.
that. I know you gotta repeat the question back to them and answer it. I haven't found in a man that they want me for me and not this. That makes sense.
Okay, I mean, but
Like,
that's
because I got a great personality, you know.
you know that's common though, and that's where detection comes in. You got.
But it's like they don't approach you that way. You're not approaching me like
They're
I'm
not-
not gonna know you.
They're not going to. Think about it. When you see a car you're not wondering like about the engine size. You're not talking about the amount of gas it holds. You're not thinking about the history it's gone through. You're not thinking about that. You look at the body of the vehicle. You look at the sports, the way it's set up. That's what you're attracted to. So that's what you're going to fall to because of the attraction.
Well, yeah, they can.
So they, of course, they're going to attract you. Yeah, they're going to come to you with your attraction. But
that's what they say.
If that part, if they don't present themselves as if I want to get to know more of you, then yes, then that's the problem. So, you know, don't feel bad or feel like, gosh, why you just want me for my body? Because let's just be real. Let's keep it honest. Like, no one's going to ever be like, oh my gosh, she has a great brain. Her mind is amazing. Like, unless they've been sitting watching you on Jeopardy for 3 years. You know what I'm saying? Or they saw you on the what's the knowledge bowl? You know what I'm saying? Like, they've been watching you win scientific shit. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Then they might be like, she is so smart. That is so attractive. I want, you know what I'm saying? Then yeah. But if it's just a random guy who's just, you know, you coming across, then expect that the first thing, if he's attracted to you, the first thing he saw was your body. But if he pursues you and wants to get to know more of you, yeah, then he's a keeper. But if they ain't been trying to get to know more of you, then don't worry about it. Next, they ain't even worth it. This is my firstborn. I would never let anything happen to you.
Unless she knows she was trying to replace her.
Yes, because she came to my rescue when I hurt my leg. She ran out.
That was your child too.
You are my child, but on this next episode, it's just gonna be
your actual children.
her.
Like the ones that came off her
It's okay, no one wants to claim me.
It's got a tootie.
It's a tootie.
Yeah, that's what I used to call him when I was younger. Mom be like, go wash your titties.
What I have not found in a man.
Yes, Anissa. What have you not found?
No, you can still answer the question.
What does
Krishan not give you?
Yes, what does Krishan not give you that you feel like you think you should have?
Because if she say nothing, I'm gonna be mad because she's lying.
What do you mean give me? He gives me everything I
want. Not just give you,
mentally,
but do you or have. Or
he just need to fix his anger issues, that's all.
His anger issues?
Yeah. I think y'all both need to work on that.
Wait, you would like your man to be less aggressive? Less,
don't say that.
No,
don't say that.
Okay, so let me say it like this. He's used to talking a certain way. So he doesn't know how to talk, like when we're speaking to each other, like, you know, serious, he doesn't really know how to not speak without, like how people say, I don't know how to speak without being aggressive. He doesn't know how to speak to me in a sensitive way, which I can't really say nothing because I don't know how to speak to people in this.
Well, when I feel, because I know you, I feel like when other people say you don't know how to speak to them in an aggressive way, it's just because they don't know you. Because when you speak to me, I can tell when you're not being aggressive and when you're not being aggressive. And so it's like, when you speak to me, they'll think you're being aggressive, but I know you're not being aggressive. Like, there's a difference between seeming aggressive and actually being aggressive.
And it's good to have people like that because I have a couple people in my corner that definitely understand me, and they understand when I say things a certain way that I'm not being rude or I'm not trying to be, I'm not yelling. That's just how I speak.
I'm just very passionate about what I'm trying to say.
I'm just being stern about what I'm saying. I'm serious about what I'm saying. So.
But other than that,
fall asleep.
He gives me whatever I ask for, if he has it. And then, you know, he's there for me most, like 95% of the time emotionally. Sometimes he doesn't understand. Like, I'm tired of him telling me to stop crying, because it's not that easy. It's not, but other than that, he's perfect.
I don't cry on purpose. It's just like whenever I'm feeling something,
your body don't
listen. Up and down. We've been up and down for sure, but we have been
that's understandable.
I've been in the same roller coaster with myself. If that makes any sense. Like, seriously. Sometimes I love me, sometimes I want to throw myself over this rail.
Oh wow.
Not to just like, I still, never mind, I'm putting my foot in my mouth.
Oh, I was just gonna say, what you gonna do with all that junk inside your trunk?
She get a little tired, that's why she keeps saying stuff.
Did you love your?
It's alright, because we getting ready to shut it down.
No.
No. So I just wanted to introduce my PAs because
wait, we gotta end it with you though.
What y'all got? Oh yeah, what questions do y'all have for me? Do y'all have any questions?
Why you keep throwing stuff at me? You want to square up?
Let's not answer that question.
I'm gonna answer that question.
She do a pop top.
Because
She do a like
I feel as
She do
though
a dirty clothes hamper. I can go.
I feel like I spent 16 hours in labor.
That don't matter to me.
And I almost died.
But is she?
So at this point, no, I didn't die.
I didn't care.
But my life was put in jeopardy giving birth to her. So I feel like I can throw at her whatever I damn well please.
And I went through 19 years of life with her. So I feel like I can throw things as I please.
But she won't.
Try me.
But she won't.
Well, to get off of this subject, you asked us what we were looking for in a man.
Yes.
Well, we should ask you the opposite. What have you found in Mr. Richard? In your man?
Your top one that you just love.
Oh, man.
Racistness, cause
Yeah, let's keep it PG, please.
Okay, so keeping it PG.
Yeah, 'cause
She didn't even say that.
I
did
read
she?
what you said. I read what you put in that with joy thing, and I was like, oh no.
Oh, on the website? Yeah.
So, Richard is not the average man that I normally would date. And that's what I found in him.
because he's old.
Because he's not. He's
Why
only,
you say that
he's
like
literally
he's sugar
only like
daddy?
3 years older than me. He's not.
Yeah,
old.
but everybody, I'm saying because everybody else was younger. I
No,
say he's
that's
20
not true.
and he's old.
Your father is literally 1 year under him.
You lying? I thought that man was like 35.
No.
That's less worth him. Anyways, let's continue.
Okay.
Moving on.
I didn't.
Therefore, how you transition to the next paragraph. Therefore,
comma. Yeah, so in my life, I literally have always been dating the same guy over and over again. Like, the same qualities, same traits, the same kind of guy. Not to say my man ain't, strong and muscular and brave or, protective or none of that stuff, but I was attracted to that gangster,
Aren't we all?
We all have.
So it was like, I was a good girl attracted to the bad guy.
Good.
we say semi-good.
Wait, we should agree.
Good girl.
We should be agreeing with me at this moment.
I don't.
I am under oath by myself.
Y'all weren't even alive when I was young, so I don't even know if I'm good or not.
Yeah, but all those stories.
I
told
played
me
the
otherwise.
It's not even the story part. I heard that I'm an exact replica of her, so I know for sure she's not good.
I plead the fifth.
I live with her, so there's no way.
We're gonna say semi.
So the good girl of myself was attracted to bad guys. And, it led me into a lot of life of drama and drugs and alcohol and, crime and all of that.
Why don't we just go ahead and
Put a cork in it. Y'all didn't get my joke?
See, yes, I got it. I just couldn't laugh at it.
I need to work on my jokes for this way.
Get your material ready.
Let them laugh
Get your
out
material
there.
ready.
She's probably tipsy, that's why. it's funny.
No. So he basically, when I moved here to Charlotte, I was just like, you know what? I'm not going to find the regular guy that I normally would be attracted to. I'm going to date that guy who I would normally be like, no.
I'm good.
I'm good, And he approached me at the gas station one day while I was pumping my gas.
It wasn't that gas station we was at earlier, was it?
No, not that one.
Making sure.
But he approached me at the gas station and, he started talking, he was introducing himself jokingly, as he do. Y'all know he makes jokes all the time. And he basically, he kind of like made me like, okay, this is your chance. Like, and I'm not saying this because I love my man, y'all. I love him to death. He is definitely the one for me. But at the time, I was like, this is it. This is the moment when God sent me somebody who is not for me, like who I would never date. Like, and it was just like the way he was dressed, like the way he came off of me. I wasn't used to that.
Because Papa Rich will strut them jorts. Alright? Them dad jorts, he will put them things and put them on.
So I just was like, this is his Shantae. Take the bait. Like this, I feel like God was giving me a sign like, You need to go ahead and see what he about, because you would normally dismiss him. So accept him. And that's what I did, like, from that moment. And he was a great father. I've never seen a great father before.
Oh my gosh, Shantae, we have this similar story, except my man doesn't have a kid.
Oh, okay.
We have the same exact story. I used to go for the hoodlums. Ask my mother, she would know. I used to go with the hoodlums, and then I tried someone differently.
Krishan's kind of still a hoodlum.
Yeah,
Really?
not that much.
Yeah, but he don't be.
I'm not gonna
you know,
say
in the streets
he is.
and
I accept him.
Yes.
I do accept him.
Save the date. It's gonna be next year.
Can she finish her story?
It's just so that's where I got him, because I tried something that I wasn't used to, and he loves me unconditionally like no other man has before. So he's a great father. He's a great man. He's a great partner. He can be a little extra. And he can be a little exhausting sometimes, I must admit.
She only say that because he be eating cake like me. Come on.
He does eat sweets a
And
lot.
he give me money when I ask. Ew.
But the point is,
You can
that
Is he taking daughters too?
No.
he does. I ain't saying he's like no do boy, but he does a lot of what I asked him to do. He tries to make sure he, fulfills that. He asks me about myself. He wants to better me. He definitely puts a lot more into me than a lot of men in my past have. You know what I'm saying? So it be the ones you rarely expect to love you, or that you be attracted to, that's gonna love you.
I know I should have started looking for the white people in Hispanics a long time ago.
I ain't gonna say you should have
Well,
stayed.
you don't really have to go there, but I mean, I'm not going against it either. I mean, because we have.
These niggas not doing nothing for me.
I ain't gonna lie, like, there's a lot of, bad things about AJ, but I think you should have, I ain't gonna say you should have stayed with him a little longer just to see, but like, you probably should have.
Yeah, I would have said you
he's
should have
not
stayed
that
with AJ
bad.
because he could change with the whole.
Yeah, we know. We're not gonna say
Yeah.
that.
Well, no, y'all can't tell her that, because if she's looking for a particular type of guy,
But that's the
and
thing.
he doesn't have that
But not
yet,
only that,
he doesn't have that yet, then she's allowed to go elsewhere, because who knows, they can always come
but
back in
it's
the
not
future.
just that. It's just like
Yeah, so we can
sometimes
come back
when
in the
I'm in a
future.
relationship, like there will be moments where I'm just in here and I'm just like, I don't really want this.
I feel like communication is key, and y'all should have more communication. Like I feel like
Talk
a lot
every
of,
day,
but I feel like a lot
every
of
hour,
like things would be like,
every minute.
okay, if you have communication, they have communication. Y'all heartless. That was so mean.
We about to wrap it up, y'all. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Our PAs were here with me today. We had a
I said
blast.
gay because
I
I
can't
saw
wait.
gay.
I can't wait until the wedding, y'all. And I hope if you're watching this that you RSVP and that you show up. This is going to be a time.
There's a difference between nigga and nigga.
We already talked about the windows.
I'm telling you, you gotta watch it.
I watched
Please.
the episode where he threw the white
Do the
man
home
cousin out the
Do the
window.
home man.
Because Richard loves that show so much. He loves Uncle Ruckus, and he definitely.
Wait, I got you.
He like Uncle
You
Ruckus.
see it now?
No
You see it
wonder.
now? It makes
They're
sense.
both racist.
Tell me how this happened. You been snooping around where you have no concern, and now you're hanging from the bottom of the car.
Hey, that nigga. Let us fight out.
All right, y'all.
All right.